Hi everybody, this is Bob Wright, and I wanted to comment briefly on the study that was published last week that suggested that diet soft drinks might be dangerous. Let me first of all go back and review our position on diet soft drinks up to this point. We have never recommended their use, we've never really endorsed them, and in fact over the last couple of years we've been a little concerned about some research suggesting that some people, when they drink diet soft drinks, they have like a rebound craving and have an urge for something sweet maybe 2 or 3 hours later. And if it's been your experience that when that happens and then you maybe overeat other sweet things, obviously the calories that you consume from the sweets might undo the benefits of the low-calorie beverage. So that's a concern. Interestingly, there's some research that suggests that for others it works exactly the opposite. So for example, some people might actually have an urge for something sweet, have a diet soft drink, and that satisfies their urge, and under those circumstances maybe they save some calories. A professor of mine in college used to say that somewhere along the line we have to become our own scientists, and I think this is a good example of that. If it's been your personal experience that when you have a diet soft drink, you have a rebound urge and then you overeat, obviously from a weight control perspective that wouldn't be a very good thing. On the other hand, if it satisfies your craving, maybe it would be. Having said that, we've never been very concerned about the direct health consequences of diet soft drinks. Some of you have heard over the years, often on the internet, you'll hear reports that diet soft drinks might cause desert storm syndrome, multiple sclerosis, brain cancer, among other serious things. And the fact of the matter is, none of that has ever been proven. And most health professionals and most health organizations have not, again, endorsed their use necessarily, but have not been so concerned about them. So, for example, the American Heart Association, the American Diabetes Association, the American Dietetic Association, and even recently, about a year ago, a group of researchers got together to review the literature on staying hydrated. And they developed something called the beverage picture. And it looked at how much we should be consuming to keep our hydration needs under control. And these were very well respected nutrition professionals, nutrition researchers that actually said that we could drink up to 2 diet soft drinks a day safely to help meet our hydration needs. So there's been little concern about the overall impact of diet soft drinks on health or risk for long-term chronic disease until recently. Last year there was a study that came out that suggested that both the combination or in either separately or in combination, diet soft drinks and regular soft drinks consumed regularly might increase the risk of the metabolic syndrome. For those who may not be familiar with that, it's a syndrome where your blood pressure, blood sugar, blood triglycerides are increased, your HDL levels are reduced, and you have a high waist circumference. And all those are risk factors for heart disease or diabetes. So that report came out last year, but it was one study. Usually those studies need to be confirmed before it's taken really seriously. This is another study now. Now in this case it wasn't about metabolic syndrome, but here's what they found. Researchers followed about 2,500 people, average age of 69. They took a look at how many diet soft drinks they were consuming. And they found that those who are drinking diet soft drinks daily increased their risk for vascular events, for example, strokes, by 61%. This is really significant because 61% is a significant increase, and strokes and other vascular events are very serious. So this is a study that has caught our attention, and I do think it's something we should be paying a little closer attention to. Now, interestingly, they did not distinguish between those who are drinking 1 drink a day or 6 diet soft drinks a day. And maybe further analysis will put some, reference to maybe it's worse to drink a lot more than somewhat less. At the end of this brief introduction, we're going to be showing you it was a Today Show segment that was aired last week. And they're interviewing 2 experts. One is Miriam Nelson, who some of you might know from the Strong Women Stay Young series. She's a researcher at Tufts University, very credible, written a number of books looking at the relation between fitness and health habits to health behaviors and health outcome. I find her to be a really credible researcher. She's commenting on this segment. Also, the Today Show's medical correspondent is commenting as well. And you'll hear what they say, but here's a quick summary. It does not appear that based on this study we should panic. It doesn't mean we should eliminate diet soft drinks. What it might mean is that those of you that are drinking diet soft drinks daily, and especially if you're drinking multiple diet soft drinks a day, it might be a good idea to look at that and try to begin to wean yourself down. Both of the experts say that 2 or 3 diet soft drinks a week probably is not of any concern. If you're drinking 3 a day, I might get down to 1 a day. If you're drinking 1 a day, maybe get down to 3 or 4 a week. I think be aware, keep an eye on it. There'll be more coming out. We'll try to keep you up to date as more information becomes available. If any of you subscribe to some of the newsletters we recommend, like Tufts University Health and Nutrition Letter or the University of California Berkeley Wellness Letter, I'm sure that within a month or 2, they'll have an article commenting on this study. We'll have better guidelines to pass on as time goes on. In the meantime, again, don't panic. Maybe start cutting back a little bit, and let's wait and see how this sorts itself out. Until next time, it's Bob Wright. Nice talking with you.